everybody, welcome back to your favorite... Oh, I fucked that one up. I'm going to leave that in. Welcome back to Is It Kino, your favorite movie and TV show review podcast. I'm your host, Mumkey Jones, joined as always on Is It Kino by my co-host, the guy who's on every single episode of Is It Kino, Biggs Bigsington.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And we're also joined by Biggs' little brother, Biggs with 2 G's.
Hey, I'm Biggs Bigelow, everyone. First time on the show. How is the Kino doing, everybody?
Can we make a parody called Biggs Bigelow Male Gigolo? Because I think I would love to see either one of you in that role.
Wow. Yeah, it needs to happen.
Can we do a gay porno with like Biggs and Biggs? You know, making love. They're going to try to make Biggs with more G's, Biggs with 4 G's, and then eventually Biggs with 5 G's will give everybody coronavirus.
Please don't give Florian any more ideas for his animations, okay? You don't need to see this.
Oh my, yeah, that's a great idea, Florian. You should animate you and Biggs having vigorous anal sex with each other.
It's pretty hard with this YouTube TOS. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, my dick is pretty hard when I'm watching the video. You're right. Speaking of things that make my dick hard, what did you guys think of the new Netflix show that came out 2 months ago? The Queen's Gambit, rated R for big titties.
You know, the Queen's Gambit is probably one of the most boring chess openings there is. What do you think?
You mean like the move in the chess move? You want us to review the literal move in the game of chess?
Oh, no.
Yeah, considering you don't know anything about it, what's your opinion on it?
Yeah, Biggs.
You know what's funny? When you told me I was going to be on this one, I was thinking of things I could say. And one of the things I was going to say I liked about the show was that they didn't really dig too deep into the actual moves they were making. They just kind of glazed over it, which made it really nice for someone who doesn't know that much about chess.
Yeah, for a show that is billed as like, oh, it's a show about chess. It's not really. It's really about this main character played by the chick who I want to fuck. What's her name? She was in Split. And after I saw her in Split, I decided I wanted to put my penis inside her. What is this bitch's name? I don't remember.
Misogynist Mumkey, jeez.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she. I used to think she looked like an LMAO alien because her eyes are on opposite hemispheres, but she's actually kind of cute, and I like her. So I watched the show, and the show is less about chess and more about this character and her dream of becoming the first female chess champion in the world, even though she doesn't really care about the gender politics of it. She just wants to be the best, and she has to overcome a drug addiction, which I know Florian can relate to. So yeah, this is a great character piece, and let's dive right in, boys.
Hey, well, the only thing I can relate to is like the feeling of being a child prodigy. Okay, how do you guys feel about that one?
Oh, fuck you!
Hey, I was making video games at the age of like 15, dude.
How old were you when you made a video game that was good?
How old are you now?
That was great.
Yeah, it'll be an age in the future.
Yeah.
Biggs, you've played Binding of Isaac. That game fucking sucks, right?
Yeah, tell me.
I actually haven't played Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, me neither. I only play good games.
Dude, Florian keeps saying, Biggs, buy the game, play the game.
He won't even send it to you for free. He wants your money.
Give me that money.
He's greedy.
I must have that Biggs money.
Oh, no.
Biggs, what did you think of Queen's Gambit?
I honestly really liked it. I ended up binging through most of it in one sitting and
Me too.
Finished it the next day.
Oh yeah.
So I really like the characters. Like I don't know, they didn't make everyone that was like in the chess scene like exhaustingly like boring people like I imagine they are, you know? Because I know a few people that play high rank chess and they're not typically the most interesting people to talk to say the least.
Yeah, the other day I saw there's this YouTuber named GameSquid, and he was streaming chess, and I thought, this is the most boring shit I've ever seen in my whole life.
No way, that was pretty cool. I guess there's that one time when an old friend came on and I didn't know he was playing chess, and then we played and it was really interesting games. But I guess you probably only saw the parts where I was playing against random people.
Did you use the Queen's Gambit on him?
I got like a special variation. It's called the Squid's Gambit.
Okay.
How many moves do you need to win with that?
8.
I never win.
All 8 tentacles move 8 different chess pieces at the same time. It's called cheating.
Yeah, nobody can beat it.
Oh no!
Instead of checkmate, you say cuckmate.
Whoa. Yeah, but I'm actually pretty bad at chess. It's really hard to play it online. Everyone's so good. If you go on one of those chess websites, everyone will kick your ass unless you're like really good for some reason.
Well, here's the secret to winning every single online chess game you ever play. While you're facing somebody, open up a computer AI, put it to the expert level, and then just input your opponent's moves, and then copy the moves that the computer does. That's how you win. I did that against Asperger, won every fucking time.
You did?
Yeah, of course I did. I don't know how to play chess. I just copied what the computer did.
Did you even tell him? Did he just think you were that good?
Why would I tell him that?
Wow.
Yeah, as far as he is concerned, I'm as good at chess as an expert level computer AI.
The monkey's
You
gambit.
motherfucker.
I don't even know how to play. I know how all the pieces move, but I don't understand, like, I can't go that big brain to understand the configurations of if this piece is here and all these are over here and here, then my opponent can only do this, this, and this, but if he does this, then I can do that. It's way too complex for my little monkey brain. I'm more attuned to, like, dissecting, like, a fucking story and characters. Doing all this military tactical shit is just not something I was born to do.
But Monkey, you're a pro avid Call of Duty player, and that's some expert level thinking, you know.
That's I do approach my search and destroy rounds with strategy rather than skill, and that's why the only way I'm going to kill somebody is if I see them way before they see me. If it's a gunfight, I'm dead.
Hey, that's how I usually play. Damn.
Yeah, there we go. We can be the people who everybody hates.
Just hide over in the corner until somebody pops out and kill him from the blind spot.
Man, I remember when there was Call of Duty 2, and I would just play the noob tube every time.
Okay, Grandpa, playing Call of Duty 2. What the fuck? Everybody's first game was Modern Warfare 2, you old ass man.
Wait, no? Damn, maybe. Nah, I guess I'm thinking of actual Modern Warfare, so never mind.
You're thinking of World War II, when your grandpa was an elite soldier for the Austrian army.
I mean, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that must be it. I guess I literally played the war, yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about the drug addiction in this show, because I know both of you guys, you're former addicts. I know Florian was really big into heroin, and Biggs was really big into alcohol. So how did you guys, as recovering addicts yourselves, how did you guys view the portrayal of drug addiction in this show? Did you think it was cartoonish, or did you think it was pretty accurate?
I liked that it wasn't like a huge deal. I like that she didn't like take forever to get over it. Like, jeez,
that's so disrespectful to every struggling addict out there. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, come on, man. She's gonna be like,
just get over it. Just stop drinking, retard. Okay, yeah, worked for Asperger, just like when I beat him in chess.
Wow. I don't know, man. This can't be too hard. You just gotta be really smart.
It can't be too hard. Okay.
Be a chess grandmaster. You know, that's pretty weird, because they always portray it like she needs the drugs to win. Would she have not been able to play chess without the drugs at all? That's pretty weird, huh? She probably would have never gotten into it.
So I want to hear Biggs' thoughts first, and then I'll dive into my answer to that question.
I tend to agree with Florian, actually. I like how it was always there. It was always an ongoing issue, but they didn't spend like way too much time on it. They just kind of said, yep, she has this addiction, and then through her friends and loved ones, she got over it, and that was the end of it. It wasn't like a huge thing at the end that they had to like bash in everyone's skulls. Like, oh man, drugs and alcohol is bad. Who would have thought?
Yeah, let's do an exorcism to cleanse her of the drugs.
Okay, boys, let me red pill you on this and tell you why it is a beautiful piece of storytelling about a woman overcoming a drug addiction. It starts off, this girl, she's like 8 years old in an orphanage, and way back in the day, they would, I guess, they want to keep the orphans docile, so every day they give them like an opiate, just like a little pill of pure opium, I have to assume. Is that what it was? Was it supposed to be like an opiate to make you all calm and cool and not all rowdy?
I actually listened to a video, but I forgot what it was. Apparently it was some kind of, well, I guess there was a drug that existed that looked like it, but I forgot what it did. Damn.
Yeah, they said it was a tranquilizer or something.
Okay, so something along that line. But the girl, of course, it makes her feel good. She's in an orphanage and her life is fucking shit. And when you take these pills, it makes you feel calm and relaxed and good. So of course, any kid is gonna get addicted to it. Meanwhile, and of course, later on, they realize, oh, we probably shouldn't be giving these to kids. And I think the government mandates that they stop doing that, just like in real life. But this girl also becomes interested in chess because she's playing chess with the non-pedophile old man janitor in the basement of the orphanage. Very easily, this could have turned into a very, very dark story, but I'm glad he just wanted to play chess. But the idea is when she takes a bunch of these pills at once, like she saves them up and then really goes to town, like, 5 pills at once. When she's laying in bed, she can see a chessboard on the ceiling, and that's like when she's doing a Jimmy Neutron brain blast, and she can really tap into the expertise of chess while she's hallucinating all the chess pieces on the ceiling, and that's how she really trains herself to become the world's greatest chess player, is that she'll lay in bed all night and just go through millions of chess scenarios while staring at the ceiling while high on these drugs. And then as the show goes on and she grows up, this addiction continues. And consistently, every time she wants to do the ceiling chessboard vision, she has to get high on these pills, and that's how she does it. And she becomes really, it's a real crutch for her, and she starts to feel like, oh, I can only be good at chess when I'm on these pills. And she's going up against like the Russian Grand Master of the world, and she wants to beat him, and she's taking the pills, but it doesn't work, and she's struggling with the addiction. But the most beautiful scene for me is when the final episode, and she's going up against the guy for like the 3rd time in her life, and she's finally overcome the addiction. No more pills or alcohol or any of that. And finally, during this final match, when she's completely sober, she sees the chessboard on the ceiling and is able to defeat the guy. And I thought, you know what? That is such a beautiful message. When you get high, you're always trying to chase that first high, right? Like, it's never as good as the first time, and you're always trying to recapture that feeling, and you do more and more drugs, and it just gets worse and worse for you. So for them to portray, hey, that high that she was chasing, now that she's sober, she can get that same feeling anyway. And I thought that is such a good fucking lesson or moral or whatever you want to put on it. And, if that doesn't give people hope, I don't know what will.
Yeah, dude. Like, the message being, just take enough drugs to where you can be high off of them as well.
Yeah, that's what they were going for. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, it's amazing how much you're getting just from her taking the pills and then her not taking the pills. I guess I really can't relate that much.
Well, it's because you are still on heroin to this day, so you don't understand what it's like to be sober.
Hey, my only drugs are just like way too much cholesterol, okay?
way too much corn pizza.
Yeah, for real.
That's the real drug.
That's an addiction.
It sure is. Gotta watch out.
Okay, well,
get in shape.
Clearly we have nothing else to say about the addiction aspect. So what else do you guys want to talk about from Queen's Gambit?
Well, I just gotta say that I just relate to this story very much. I was never good at chess, but it was a similar story how I wanted to get into making games, and then it wasn't like a career path that you would recommend to kids or anything. It's not like anything that you would think. People would tell me, no, you should focus on school, and then I would just keep doing it, and it worked, and in the end, it worked out really well. So I don't know, it's just relatable that she's got this very unique talent. How do you feel about that?
Biggs?
Yeah. And see, I was kind of struggling even by the end to understand, like, did she secretly have like this great brain power before the drugs, or did it really start when she started taking all those pills and that's where it came from? Like,
I think she was just like she had a natural mind for the game of chess, and the pills really helped her. And then she became convinced that she could only do it with the pills, which, as we learn at the end, is not true at all. It's just that's the addiction speaking.
Yeah, because I know, like, when she first went downstairs and first like started playing, like, she was even decent then, and she didn't even know the game really. So.
And I don't know if
I guess that would make sense.
Do you think that's something that happens in real life? Like people are just naturally gifted for something like that, even from a young age? I assume so.
Way. Did she even know what the pieces did?
I think she watched the old man spar with himself and was able to figure it out just by watching him play.
Yeah.
But she walked up right to him right away and played, didn't she?
She was cleaning the chalkboard markers, and she was spying on him while she did it.
Wait, that's how she learned it? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought when she said, "Oh, this piece does that," I thought she learned that previously from her parents who died.
I don't think so.
No, yeah, I think she even said, like, "I've been watching you play" or something like that while she was cleaning the erasers. Yeah,
that's probably unrealistic for sure. Unless she's like tripping on these drugs, and that's the only way she understood it.
Well, I mean, like you said, Florian, you relate to this because you too were a child prodigy. So, I mean, I think stuff like this is perfectly possible. Although we should point out, all three of us, I assume, when we saw this show, thought it was probably a biopic or based on a true story.
Yeah.
Not true. Some guy wrote a novel a long time ago, and it's just the novel. A woman has never in history been the greatest chess player. Ever. Say what you will. Is that sexist? I don't know. Are women just less intelligent than men? Most likely.
Whoa.
Why, Biggs, why has a woman never been the chess grandmaster?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Why does chess need a men and a women's division if it's not an athletic sport? If it's just with brain power, why would they divide it up by gender, Biggs?
I'm not sure, but like we were talking about this yesterday where, like, I started playing chess on chess.com because, like, I've been watching some of it on Twitch, and I always saw down in the bottom there was a playable bot called Beth Harmon. So then when I found the Queen's Gambit, I'm like, oh, this is probably like a biopic about her life.
Is that really how you found it? Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just was looking through Netflix and I saw it, clicked on it, I saw Beth Harmon. I'm like, oh, this could be cool. So I watched all the way through to the end without doing any research or anything. And then, like, at the end, I was like, I wonder when she died. Like, how old was she when she died? And then it's like, oh, she's not even a real person. Great.
Yeah, they added those spots, like, after the show. I think the show was out for, like, a month before they added those bots. So that's a pretty funny timing you got there.
What is the point of chess bots that are based on real people? Like, did they just copy the moves that the real person would have done?
I haven't tried it.
It copies, like, the style that they do. I think what they do is they, like, insert previous games of those people, and then they, like, have the bot, like, learn their techniques, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
So that's how it's done? Damn.
I think so, at least. I don't know how else they would really program a person's mind into a chess bot.
You should do, Biggs. Biggs, you should take the real life, the man, whoever the greatest chess player is, and then also take the Beth Harmon bot, and then have them play against each other, and we'll see who's truly superior.
Yeah, I
What?
wonder, a computer or a person?
No.
Well, I mean, I
They're
guess it's
they're
a
both
specific
computers.
bot.
It's the Beth Harmon bot versus the whatever the real life guy bot.
Well, it's
You're
pretty
saying
unlikely that she would beat that bot.
Who knows?
I mean,
Let me go-
surely would like make her less intelligent than the best bot. Because
Why? In the show, she becomes the best in the world. Why would you think she's not good?
So you're thinking that they took this bot and then they innovated upon it after it's already been innovated upon for generations.
Well, looking at the website, it looks like the score they give her bot at age 22 is 2,700, and the highest level bot I can see is only 2,800. So
she's up there.
yeah,
Wow.
I imagine if we put them head to head, it would probably be pretty even, I would think.
I should probably play against that bot. That sounds actually pretty fun. I mean, the young ones, I probably would have no chance against the old ones.
I mean, I'm sure if they made a bot of me, it would be like level -20.
No, it'd be the best bot.
Like
It's the expert bot.
when I play chess, I'm actively making moves that'll make sure I lose because I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. I'm much
Wow.
more of a checkers man.
Suicidal even in the games now. The personality really shines through in this great game, doesn't it?
Yeah, my gameplay style reflects my personality perfectly. Stupid and suicidal.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Not this again.
So, what did you guys think of? What's her name? Beth Harmon. What did you think of our protagonist, our young female chess hero, Beth Harmon, sleeping her way through the entire chess community? Did you think that was empowering for women?
How many did you do?
Well, I think she fucked like four or five different guys.
I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't know.
Florian,
I don't know.
are you sexually shaming this young woman for doing what she wants with her own body?
Well, I said it's fine.
Yeah, fine. I think you should say it's a beautiful thing that should be encouraged.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll openly admit that the scene where the call comes into her hotel and Town answers it and hands her the phone, that was really awkward personally. Like, she picks up the phone and it's Benny, and then the other two dudes that she banged is there, and it's this huge emotional moment. I'm like, wouldn't this be like an awkward phone call?
Well, at the end, in order to defeat the Russian Grandmaster guy, I think he was Russian. All the guys that she fucked team up Avengers style to help research the guy's moves and figure out how she can win. So I guess if you want to be a successful woman, fuck a bunch of guys and then have them all simp for you and help you out together.
Yeah, you know what they say. It's behind every successful woman is an army of simps, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
It's the one way to make it.
That's literally the plot of this show.
Damn, no, come on. She just won them over with her personality. Jeez.
With her big fucking alien titties.
Wow. Did we actually see those?
No, but they sure do bounce in that scene when she's running down to because she's late for the match at the very beginning, and she's running, and 4chan keeps posting a WebM slowed down of her fucking tits bouncing.
Wow.
Yep. I've spent a lot of time in the Queen's Gambit threads over on TV.
God. Well, at least you're getting something out of it. Jeez.
Hey, if you're not attracted to Anya Taylor-Joy, you're not a man.
Yeah, no, she's definitely hot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me objectify women on my program, Florian. Thank you for permission.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Don't give him the keys to this. Take it way too far.
No, can't take it back. No.
Okay, somebody dive into a new topic. Go.
So did you see the thread where people saying that if she had sex with that one man who had the eyes way too close together, then the children would have the perfect eyes?
I did not think about that, but that is true. That is true. I think she does have sex with that guy.
Yeah, well, I guess she needs to have children.
Is it bad that the guy with the eyes that were way too close together reminded me of myself? I was like, oh,
I don't know what that means.
this guy looks like a taller version of me.
So you were basically fantasizing your way through the show.
No, I was acknowledging that my face is too small for my giant head.
Well, that can't be right. Your face seems fine.
Oh, fuck off, Florian.
Every time, Jesus.
Let a man have self-pity, you motherfucker.
You're just gonna turn into Yor now from poo.
Nobody knows what Eeyore from poo is. Okay, that might be an Austrian thing over there, but we don't have poo over here. Stupid.
That's why you got the name right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, did you call him Yor?
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's Eeyore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is.
But it was funny when I first found the Queen's Gambit, because I didn't like look into it at all. I just clicked on it and clicked play, and I honestly thought it was a movie.
Oh, and it just kept going.
So the end of the first episode, when she's like grabs the whole thing of pills and just starts
when she's
going for it.
the flashback opening episode when she's still a little kid in the orphanage.
She like falls off the chair and slams to the ground, and the credits roll. I'm like, what movie was it?
What was the first episode? Damn.
That would, yeah. If you thought this was a movie, and then the entire movie's about like a little girl and Anya Taylor-Joy's in it for 2 minutes, I would have been fucking pissed.
Dude, I was so confused. So like I was just staring at the credits, like, what did I just watch? What movie was this? And then I see the next episode thing pop up. Like, my mind exploded. I was like, this is a show?
If the entire movie was about a 9-year-old orphan learning to play chess, that would have been like a very jarring film.
Learning to play chess and becoming a huge drug addict, and then she just like collapses at the climax of it. And
for all you know, she's fucking dead from an overdose. She shoves like 10 handfuls of pills in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really into those, man. Isn't it hard to swallow a lot of pills like that?
Yeah, it is for me, for sure.
She kept doing it without any drinks, too. She would just pop in her mouth and swallow it.
Yeah, that is not recommended. Doctors say if you're going to shovel handfuls of opiates in your mouth, at least have a glass of water, because it'll be bad for your esophagus.
I just meant in general, like whenever she took the pills, she never had water. She'd just pop them in and swallow it.
Maybe she has a lot of saliva because she's, her mouth overproduces saliva, and that's how she gives the best blowy joeys, if you know what I'm talking about, brother.
The fuck?
Did they say that in the show?
I said that in my dream. No, when she's fucking Anya Taylor-Joy, not when she's the little girl, you sick fuck.
Well, she does most of the pills when she's young.
Oh, no, she's still addicted as an adult. Shut the fuck up, Florian. Don't give me this shit.
Wow,
but how'd she swallow them before then?
I'm so... Oh my god.
It doesn't make sense.
Florian's just thinking about little girls swallowing all fucking day and trying to get his mind out of the gutter, folks.
I mean, you're the one that brought up the excess amount of saliva.
I want Anya Taylor-Joy to give me a saliva-filled blowy joey. Is that so much to ask?
Gross.
Can't a man have a crush on a famous celebrity who has 5 million Instagram followers and will never acknowledge my existence? Am I not allowed to objectify her from afar?
Oof.
Oh, well, if even Florian is saying oof, then I must have gone too far.
Hey, so you gotta objectify her quietly in your mind.
No, everybody must know. I need everybody to know who I want to have sex with.
Florian, do you think Monkey's one of the simps behind her making her successful?
No way. He doesn't know about chess.
No, yeah, she would not fuck me. I don't know how to play chess.
Yeah, very unattractive in a man. Freaking very simple brain, no chess.
True. I hear that all the time when I go on dates. Women ask me, "Hey, do you play chess?" And I don't know what to tell them. They always leave.
Yeah, this must be such a deal breaker.
Yeah, women in the Midwest really care about your chess prowess.
Yeah, you should really just learn chess already. Jeez, how are you ever gonna get anywhere?
I mean, I know how to play it. I just don't know how to win.
Well, that's pretty.
Like I've never won a game of chess.
Wow.
But I thought you won against.
Well, not me playing. I mean, it was a computer.
I mean, you were moving the pieces, right? That counts, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like in episode 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Pegasus makes a little kid beat fucking Bandit Keith. He tells him what to do, and it counts. You guys big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans out there?
Not once.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that as impressive as chess? I know how to play that.
No, that'll scare the girls away.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the Chad chess player versus the virgin Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Yeah, I guess so. Do we have anything else to say about the actual show, or should we just keep vamping about nothing?
We didn't really get to it yet.
I'm still waiting for you to have an opinion.
Yes, how do you like the fucking start where it just shows her in the future, and then it takes like three episodes to get to that point?
I kind of like the starting off the beginning of any piece of media in media res, because then you can usually, you start off like at the climax of the story or like a dramatic part way down the line. My only complaint is that it didn't freeze frame, and she said, "Yep, that's me." You're probably wondering how I got myself. They should have done that and then flash back to the orphanage, but otherwise, I think that's a good way to get somebody's attention to start off watching a show.
Yeah, I don't really think we care about spoiler alerts here, but
no.
That's one thing I thought was kind of cool with the show is like there's a lot of movies and stuff that have this shtick where they start at the end basically, and then it like shows you how they got there. But with this show, when you get to that point in her life, you realize that's not even the climax.
Yeah,
that's just one of her lowest points, and I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting. Like at the beginning, you think it's going to be this huge match with him, and that
So then when we finally get to that point in the show that we've been waiting for 5 episodes, you're thinking, wait, but this is supposed to be the final match. How are there 3 more episodes after this? What the fuck? And then she gets like defeated again, and it's oh my god. So now what's going to happen?
It's not even the fact that she gets beat. It's the fact that they glaze over the game. They like. She takes 2 moves and then starts chugging water vigorously, and then it's just over. And it's just like she loses. That's it. That's the whole game.
Yeah.
Hey, you never want to drink water during the game of chess. Watch out.
No. You need to have Mountain Dew high voltage if you want to pull off the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, with opiates.
Mountain Dew and opiates. Otherwise known as Biggs's Thanksgiving meal.
Oh,
got him. Will Biggs ever recover from this sick burn? Find out next time. Is this going to be a to-be continued, Kino?
Recover from this.
Yeah, well, that is also true. Opiates are very expensive.
So, anyways, I guess let's actually get to it. Finally,
I'm still waiting for you, dude.
So, how do you feel about how does this show convey the passion for chess? Do you feel like you should play it more? Do you feel like you should try it out? Do you think it's such a great puzzle that has such epics written about it that you should definitely be interested in them? Or just no interest? I
feel like chess is something that I have the potential of getting really invested in, but if I ever wanted to actually be good, I'd have to dedicate literally my entire life to it, like the characters in the show do. If you spend 24 hours a day thinking about chess and all the moves and strategies and theorems and stuff, I'm sure anybody could get to a level where they're at least decent. But I care so little that there's no way I could dedicate my brain power to actually studying this shit. So no, the show did not convince me to go play chess. Just like how when I watch Remember the Titans, I don't want to go play fucking football, you know?
Biggs?
Yeah, I guess I agree with him. Like, I like chess. I think it's interesting to play. But to get to that level where you're like constantly thinking about it and it's like your entire being is chess, there's absolutely no way I could ever get to that point. It didn't drive me to be that or anything. If anything, at the end, I was like, I guess I'll go find something else to watch now.
I wonder if there's a checkers TV show I could watch.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on, but don't you get it that the whole point is that the passion for the game is more important than just winning? That's why she plays with that old man in the end, just because she she's done with the big bad battle, and now she just wants to play chess.
So you think games should be played for fun and not to win? What are you, a fucking cuck?
Hey, you're never gonna be good at chess. Just play it anyways. Jeez.
Sounds like a casual gamer.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
Yeah, you got to be like, I'm marksman. If you're not winning, then you're not having fun.
Well, I played a lot today and I won a bunch, so I guess I'm fine.
Oh, good. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you should be.
We should do a chess exhibition match of Game Squid versus Biggs, and the winner gets $10 on PayPal.
Hell yeah.
No, it's Game Squid versus Beth Harmon, age 22.
No, you don't have to. Don't tell him that you're using the computer. Just do it.
No. Wow.
Is my brain even smart enough to do that? play as Florian against Beth, and then use her moves against him? I'm not sure my brain could do that.
All you got to do is just copy what the computer does.
You have way too much faith in me.
I guess so.
Yeah, if you get it wrong once, there's no way to reset it, right?
Really, at the end of the show, I was not inspired to go play chess, but I did think about buying the book and reading it because I enjoyed the story and the character so much that I would like to see, the author's version of it because it's probably even deeper. The only issue is I won't get to see Anya Taylor-Joy's Big Mommy Milkies, so it might not even be worth reading the book.
You should at least put on the book, huh? Damn.
I'll read the book and I'll have my desktop pulled up with a picture of her. So whenever I need something to look at while reading, I can just look up and get an eyeful of.
Have the webm up the whole
time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never really inspired by her to do it. It's just like one of those sports shows, but instead of some stupid, pointless sport, it's actually something really cool that makes you smarter, and it's just great. But you're just not interested, damn. What a shame.
I mean, I like the show. I just don't want to play chess. Is this your way of trying to convince us to play chess with you? Because it's not going to happen.
That would be no point anyway.
Hey, no, you know what? Hey, anybody in the audience, if you think you're good at chess, how about you go head to head against Florian? He's streaming this shit. He needs people to play with. Why don't you just play with our fans? And now they all know the secret to
I'm actually
cheating.
Really not that good, so I don't know. I guess they'd have to be pretty casual too.
Anybody who's listened to this now knows how to play as the computer, so I don't think you should accept any challenge. I think you're doomed.
Wow. Do they ban people to do that?
How could they? How would they have any idea?
How indeed. Damn. Well, I guess you usually would know because they would end up being just the highest rating, so you would never play against them.
Yeah.
I guess they'd have to use that power selectively. Damn.
Well, guys, do you have any other thoughts on Queen's Gambit, and is it kino?
Well, it's definitely kino. It's probably one of my favorite things to see on Netflix lately. I guess it's always like, I guess there's some people that desperately hope for a second season, but I guess it's pretty unlikely considering that there was such a good ending.
It's based on the source material, and I assume that's about where the book ends. So what the fuck would they want for a second season? The story is over.
Yeah, she just gets old and then she has to train her replacement or something.
Boring.
Who knows? Oh no.
She just goes into teaching chess at like a chess school.
Why the fuck would I want to watch that?
She becomes the janitor at the orphanage.
We just have to watch the same story over again, except she's the janitor.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, Biggs, do you have any other thoughts on the show?
Me? Oh,
no.
Go ahead.
Wrong, Biggs.
Oh yeah, I should have been way more specific with the number of G's. My bad.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting, I guess, when they kept bringing in that girl that she went to high school with, and it showed like going off to the married life was like miserable, but you end up being an alcoholic in whatever the same pace. And I think it was trying to like show, oh, it's fine if you don't go off and become like the world champion chess player because you'll be just as miserable as a housewife.
Yeah.
I was like, that's an interesting thing to throw in there, but okay.
Yep. Yeah, if you're a woman in the 60s, the 70s, what year did this take place?
Yeah, it was the 60s.
Yeah, if you're a woman in the 60s and you have dreams, you better be the very best in the entire world, otherwise you're going to have to be a housewife.
I thought that housewife sounded fine. I thought she was relatable. Damn. You really thought she was miserable?
Alcohol, going home with her sad look on her face. Yeah, she was probably really happy. I'm sure.
I don't know. Maybe she just had a banquet and she needed that alcohol.
She's living like Larry, dude. Her life is perfect and she's happy. That's why she's scowling the whole time.
She just looks at Beth Harmon and she's like, God, that fucking chess girl. Makes perfect sense.
That's what I was thinking the whole time I watched it. Oh, that fucking chess girl. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. It's time to cut this off.
Hey, everybody! If you want to watch a cute girl play chess for 8 episodes about, go check out Queen's Gambit on Netflix or torrent it. We don't give a shit. Definitely Kino. Whoa. One of my favorite shows I've seen all year. Although Fargo season 4, I don't know. I don't know. Florian, what would you say? What did you like better, Fargo or Queen's Gambit this year?
Man, it's probably Fargo, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Fargo, but I really, really enjoyed watching both. Biggs, how about you? What's better this year, The Mandalorian or Queen's Gambit?
Oh, man. I'd have to say Mandalorian.
Okay, so we all agree Queen's Gambit is not the show of the year. Sounds like a raving review.
Not the show of the year, but it is Kino. It's a good show.
Okay.
Mando versus Fargo. That's the hard choice. Whatever could be better.
Oh, I would pick Fargo over fucking Mando. Mando had 4 filler episodes in a row, and now all the actual episodes are 30 minutes long. They can go fuck themselves.
Come on, he was eating those baby eggs. Come on. Don't you have a heart?
Clearly, Baby Yoda doesn't.
No. He just likes to kill.
Florian, where can people find you online?
Yeah, well, check out GameSquid on YouTube or GameSquidable on Twitter. Yeah.
And Biggs, do you have anything to plug? You got anything going on? Do you do a podcast? Is it called like the Monkey and Briggs show or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I guess if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Bigsington, but there's nothing too interesting happening.
If you have a cute pet and you want to send pictures of it to Biggs, you should add him on Snapchat at
what is my at? 1 second.
Bigsington?
Bigsington, yeah. No space.
And doesn't your Discord have a whole room just for pet pictures?
It does, actually, and I have not been active on there in quite some time, unfortunately.
You're letting your fans down. You should go hang out in there more often. Florian is probably in there more than you.
No way, but a lot of those big people are spilling over onto my server, and they're usually not that great. There's a bunch of really bad ones. I guess the ones that get banned, they end up on my server, so I gotta watch out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you get banned from the Bigsaloo server, there's nowhere else to go. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in to another Kino Spectacular. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.